Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel and welcome back to another video. So if you're new around here, my name's Shakema. How y'all doing? I'm a single mom. I have 4 children, 2 girls, Alana and Shamika, 2 boys, Trandon and Jackson. I have 1 fur dog. Her name is Gracie. I have 3 fur granddogs. One lives with us. His name is Acro. That's Shamika's fur dog. And Trandon has 2 fur dogs, Hondo and Snoop. They live in Florida. So it's been a few weeks since I've updated you guys. Really didn't have anything to update at that time, but this past weekend some stuff came in. So I wanted to make sure that I updated you guys. I know a lot of you follow the budget. There's a lot happening in the budget in the month of April. Oh my goodness. So very much that is happening. But God is gracious and everything is being covered. So we got a child support deposit, which came in on the 21st. We got 216.46. And then we got one mom revenue. My Facebook Reels populated in at 228, and my YouTube monthly populated in at 920.56. So first of all, let me say this for all of you who watch the videos, like the videos, share the videos, comment on the videos. Thank you so much. That helps us tremendously. Comments, likes, shares, anything that you do on our videos help to push it out into YouTube world, right? Helps to get us out there. Also to all of my YouTube channel friends who have sent over your friends. I do want to thank you for that. I just happened to catch Indigo Neely live the other day. I think it was Friday morning because I was off for spring break. And she was sending over some of her friends to come and check us out. It's a blessing to have you guys over here if you're new from her channel. If you've come from any other channel, Kim or Without Limits Missouri Prepper, if you come from Tangi's channel or Amanda's channel or whoever's channel they have sent you over, thank you, thank you, thank you. Helen H, I know a lot of my people and her people are the same people. If any of you have come over from those channels, thank you so much for doing that. The one thing I will say is a lot of you are following us on Instagram, but right now we have not been invited into the Reels program on Instagram, even though we do extremely well with our views. We have been invited into the Reels program on Facebook. So if you're watching this and you want to support us in that way, would you go over to my Facebook page, Shakema Wilson? It'll just be my regular Facebook page, Shakema Wilson, not my one mom page. It's my new professional page, and just hit follow. What that does is that will update you when we do Reels because we are invited into the Reels Play program on Facebook. And if you watch the Reels on Facebook, that helps us to make income. We are praying that Instagram will open up for us and we will get invited into that program. We just have not been thus far. But this month we did 20% better than we did last month. It was the highest earning month so far. We got invited into the program in December of 2021. And so they automatically enroll us into the next program. I think it's like a 30-day campaign, is what they call it. So it's by 30 days. So it's just like YouTube. I create the reels and then people watch, and we're based on views. So what really would help us is to get our followership up as well as our views. Some videos do extremely well. I mean, some reels do extremely well. Some don't do as well. You know, it is what it is. Just how it's just like YouTube. Some videos do better than others. We'll take whatever we can get, and we're very thankful for that. I do have one reel I just put up today, which is Sunday, April 24th, and that's a little bit about my life. So if anybody is interested in that story, it is over on Facebook Reels. Um, it is called, I can't remember. The picture is me being a little girl. You'll see me being a little girl. So if anybody's interested in some portions of my life, kind of like in a 30-second reel, head over to Facebook and find that there. So anywho, I did want to jump in and update you guys on what we spent over the last 2 weeks and just let you know where we are for the month. We have one more week in the month of April, and we are on track to make sure that everything is squared away. There's a couple other things that we have going on, and we may or may not be able to share some of that with you as we move forward. All righty. So like I said, we had a child support come in of 216.46 that came in on the 21st of April. Facebook Reels at 228 populated in on the 20th. And then our one mom income from YouTube populated in on the 21st. So I'm going to take you to a view of my I'm going to take you into a view of the 17th through the 23rd so we can kind of see what went out that week. Then we'll come back and do the at a glance. All right. Adjust my screen. Alrighty. So household, this is sinking funds. So all of this is kind of going to go together. I'm not going to separate it out into this came out of child support, it's all going to go together. So household repairs, out of my one mom income is where I do my sinking fund. So $50 went into a sinking fund for household repairs. My Roth RA, $75 went to that. Amazon Prime, I made a purchase. I got some new computer stuff that I need to help with the business. And as the business grows, there's just going to be expenses that come along with that. So that is going to be, I did a $20 Amazon Prime purchase. I had to purchase two cords, two HDMI cords and a splitter for my two monitors that I have. And then $13 went into our sinking fund for renewing our Amazon Prime membership next year in January. Moving down, PureFlix was $9. Now my PureFlix will come due in May. I've already gotten my notice. So what I'll do is just move that money over before, I think it's May 18th is when my PureFlix is renewed. So I'll move over the money I've already saved in my sinking fund. It'll already be there. And when they come and take it out, it will be a wash. And then we start over in May with our new sinking fund for the new year. Moving down, okay, over here, this is taxes. From my Facebook Reels, 15% was $35. Now, what I'm doing, because Facebook is not taking taxes out on me either, so what I'm doing is I'm taking 15% of any monies that I make as income and putting it into a taxes sinking fund so that when taxes come due next year, I will already have that money due to pay, right? I already have it saved up. I've always prayed that it's enough. This year we had enough in there to pay all of our taxes with no problem. So my prayer is it will be the same, right? We'll just save it. And then I don't love that number when it comes out, but hey, it's okay. I've saved it. It's already there. It's just a new season that I'm in. I've always had children. You get the earned income credit and you get the refunds and blah, blah, blah. But my children are older now and I just have Jackson. I still have Alana in the house, but it's a little different because she is 18. So I have Jackson, and it is just the way it is. But the Lord has allowed us to make income so that we have the money to pay the taxes. It's a small portion, and I get to keep pretty much, the rest of the income or use it for the business or whatever. So $35 from the Facebook Reels went into taxes. And then from the one mom income, $139 went into taxes. I always do 15%. Another friend of mine that does taxes says 20%. 15% seems to be good for us. So I'm going to just take it and go there. Scrolling down, my new camera, I took out $20. I'm actually thinking about going ahead and getting a new laptop first and then saving again for the camera. Mother's Day is coming up and I have dropped some hints to my children that I've saved up enough maybe to be half, if not more than half. So if they would come in half, we could go ahead and be half on this laptop. We'll see what happens, but I'm still saving up for it. My phone works fine for filming, and then I'm using, of course, Loom to do these, and I can use that for free as long as I don't go over a certain amount of Looms per time, and I just delete them. I don't share them anywhere else except for YouTube, and I download them and put them in my editing software and then do it that way. So as long as I delete the Looms that I make, I'm still able to use it for free, so this works out perfectly fine as far as trying to get a new camera. What I'm saying is I don't have a new camera is not like a pressing matter in my life at the moment. This is working out for me just fine. Moving down, $13 went to the P.O. box because I'm saving up for the 6 months worth of my P.O. box. And I do that every single month. Sliding down, okay, $50 went into the kids' savings. So I put 25 in Alana's, 25 in Jackson's. $40 is for Gracie that went into her sinking fund. So the way Shamika and I do it, because I have Acro now, she pays all of Acro's expenses. I don't pay any expenses. However, we do share dog food. So this month, this month I bought the food. I actually bought it last month, but it's lasted us. I get a big bag. So I buy that. And then she ordered from Chewy, and Chewy sent a bag. So we have a bag that's going to take us in through May, probably to the 1st of June. So then I'll buy the June bag that'll take us probably into mid July, and then she'll buy the next box. So we just share the food expense, but anything else for Acro, she takes care of that. That's her dog. I'm just dog sitting. So that's how we work that out. And it works out perfectly because she knows he's safe and I know he's taken care of, right? Because I don't take care of anybody else's children in Jesus' name. Listen, okay. I did put gas in my car at $46. Um, I had to run the night that I had to run out to the hospital. One of the families in our church, the husband was in an accident. And so I had to run over to the hospital to give the wife something. I needed gas that night. It was late at night. So a friend of mine rode over with me. So I did not have to drive in the dark by myself. And we went and stopped and got gas for $46. Sinking fund for my oil change, $20, and that's just car maintenance. I probably need to change that to say oil change / car maintenance. $20 went in there. $92, 85 of that is my insurance. $7 of that is my registration. My car registration comes due in September every month. Pay my taxes, get my registration. Now, this is not car specific, but it is. So I bundle my car insurance. I have car insurance and homeowners insurance, all of that stuff together, right? I get a deal. So I got an email several weeks ago, and it freaked me out because all these spam emails and stuff that's going out that said my homeowners insurance company, their rating had gone down, and I don't know if they're in some type of financial situation, but my insurance company that I go through was recommending that we change from that company to a new company. And it's been weeks and weeks and weeks we've been going through this. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna be giving over information over this email. I called the office and I talked to somebody, the lady I've been working with all the time, and just to get my information correct. So yes, their ratings have gone down, the company that we previously had. And so we have switched homeowners insurance that will go into effect the 28th of April, because that's when our new policy kicks in for the year. So I'm waiting for any refund from that company so that I can send it back to my mortgage company to go back into my escrow account. It freaked me out because I've never had this happen in the whole time we've been in the house. We've been in the house now 6 years next week. Next week will be 6 years. I've never had that happen, but it freaked me out because I'm trying to, make sure all my monies is right and all my business is straight. And that was a thing that I'd never have to deal with before, but we'll be fine. It's all good. I got my new policy. Everything is great. Moving down, and that had nothing to do with that $92, but I thought, well, I was talking about the car insurance because all of that is bundled together. Okay, so tithes, I did $23. That came off the child support, and then $115 came off of all the revenue, the Facebook Reels and the One Mom YouTube revenue. Sliding down, we did some gifts. I had to do okay. I had to buy a breast pump for the wife of the gentleman that got hurt at the hospital. She's a full-time nursing mom, and she didn't have her child. One of the other ladies in the church had the baby, but she needed to pump her, because he's 100% breastfed. But the hospital could not issue her a pump because she was not the one in the hospital, it was her husband. So I purchased that, and then $50 went for Trandon's birthday. I transferred $495 total into baby step number 3, which is for my savings, but also for some household projects. And we do have a household project in the works. I've already went and purchased everything. I'm not going to tell you guys what is going on yet. I'm going to vlog it so that you all will be able to see. That was a huge purchase for me. I just made it today, but I'm thankful that I had the money to do it. And I was like, oh my word, like, wow. But I think we did the right thing. I had some help. I took I took 2 friends with me over to make sure we got everything we needed to get. I've already been talking with the person who was going to do the work, and it is going to be phenomenal and great for us. This is a place I never thought that I would be in, right? You find yourself, and I'm jumping off this budget for a second because I just want to say this. You find yourself, when I was a struggling single mom, and I was a struggling single mom, trying to figure out how I was going to feed my kids. It never occurred to me that I could own a home. It never occurred to me that I could be debt free. It never occurred to me that I could teach people how to be debt free or how to make courageous decisions or how to tame their spending. It just never occurred to me that I could do what I'm doing now. Now that I am doing it, it is like, wow, look at what God will do, right? He'll turn your mess into a message, because before it was just really bad. With all of that being said, it never occurred to me that I could do house projects. It was, this is what it was. When you've lived in apartments your whole life, I mean, we did own a home at one point, but we were not in that home for a very long time. That home went into a short sale just outside of a foreclosure, and we didn't do anything to that house. So, now that I'm on my own and I'm able to do things, it's like, wow, doing the side yard project. That was a whole new level of, girl, you can do stuff. I want to paint this summer, paint the house. There's so many things I want to do that I just never thought I would be able to do before. And the only way that I'm able to do it is to have financial security on this side of it. Because even if I have to save it little bit by little bit, or somebody blesses us or what have you, what I'm understanding now is it can be done. That it just may take time. It just may be a process. It's no problem. But I can dream it, right? I can dream it. And God can provide the finances for us to be able to see the dream come to pass. I never thought it was possible. But look at God and look what He's been able to do through us, right? And then we share it with you all. And I hear people all the time say, oh my God, Shakema, I've been able to pay off a credit card, or I've been able to do this for my family. Just win after win, success after success that people share with me. And I'm so very thankful. Yesterday, it was very interesting, and I'm going to go over to my main budget sheet so I can finish up this video. But yesterday was very interesting. Those people who are part of the membership, we actually did a workshop, a thrifting workshop yesterday. And here I am on my phone. I've got all the ladies in the group, and we're all in there together. And I'm just walking through the Goodwill, and I'm taking them through how you can save and be, do this on a budget and this on a budget and all the things. And when I finally got back into my car, it dawned on me, Shakema, you just talked for an hour and 15 minutes on thrifting to women who care about this type of thing, who want to make their families better, who want to, you know, reap all the benefits of having good things, but do it on a budget. Like, wow, this was never something that I thought I could do. And so I know some people had their issues with the membership, but this is, those women wanted to be a part of that group. I could have easily, without the membership, charged $50 a person to come to a workshop. Anytime I do a workshop, I can charge $50 per person. But that wasn't what the Lord said. He's like, do it this way. And then every month we do a workshop. We do 2 budget meets. So every month for $10, they get 3 additional things. And then they get a one-on-one budgeting session with me if they choose. So they get up to 4 things. So it's $2.50 per thing, right? Whereas I could charge $50 per thing if I wanted to. And that just wasn't where God was, because I know the ladies in here, 94% of the people who follow me are women, are on a budget, thrifty like me, trying to make things, their little coins meet. And so I was able to do that. But it was amazing. I felt exhilarated after that. I could have talked for another 3 hours in the thrift store. That's my jam. Like, let me go up in here. And then, of course, I posted pictures today of a dress that I had bought. I bought it, oh my gosh, 3, 4, 5 months ago. Never had a chance to vlog it. I just didn't get a chance to do it, of a dress that I bought for $4.89 that looked like I paid $49.99, $59.99. I did a dress comparison, and it was much more expensive on the rack than what I paid. So anyway, that, budgeting, thrifting, prepping, groceries, all that's how I got started. And it's how the Lord is blessing our family. It really is paying off in spades for us, just as far as helping other people, right? If you look, my revenue has been about level. This has been about the same. It's not like I'm making hand over fist any more than anybody else. YouTube takes their portion out of even the memberships. They take their portion, 30% goes to them. I get 70, right? So $7. Um, but it's still all worth it to hear the stories. It's still all worth it to hear I paid off a credit card, or I was able to take my kids on vacation, or hey, I actually ended up having an extra $100 from my groceries because I was able to shop the sales, and I was able to put that in my husband's spending money, right? Just something to bless somebody else. And so it just blesses me to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm so thankful to be able to do this. So back to the budget. Okay. So our total income for the month ended up being $5,582.03. That is up until the 24th of April. We still have 6 more days. Who knows what God's going to do? I'm always here for the blessing. Thank you, Jesus. So our mortgage thus far was $977.96. Our electric was $104.82. Our water was $63.56. Our cell phone is $70. Our internet is $74.99. Household repair sinking fund was $50. Household maintenance was a lot this month. There was a lot of things, and miscellaneous stuff I had to get was $186.19. Moving down, lawn care for Mr. Jerome was $100. That's actually going up $10 between two cuts. It's going to be 55 instead of 50. Everybody went up this year. I didn't expect anything different from Mr. Jerome, but he actually did a few more extra little things for me that I asked last time he came. So I'm here for it. A lot of people tell me, make Jackson cut the grass. Jackson can't cut the grass, or we end up in the emergency room. I'd rather pay Mr. Jerome $100 than $1,000 to the emergency room. So that's not going to happen. But Mr. Jerome also helps me do other things. He has a truck. He's got a trailer. If I need soil for the garden, hey, Mr. Jerome, can you bring this over? If I need my gutters clean, Mr. Jerome, do you mind coming to help me clean out my gutters? And I just put a little extra something. If I have yard waste in the yard, hey, Mr. Jerome, can you take the yard waste? And he does that. And it just helps me. So I'd much rather put my money to that, so I don't have my yard tore up and all kinds of trash and garbage back there. I don't want to have a garbage yard, right? Some people just have trash all over their yard. I'd rather just say, hey, Mr. Jerome, I got 40 bags of trash out here, yard stuff. Can you take it away? He takes it away. We live our best life. Moving down, my Roth is 75. Amazon Prime is 33 because I bought the 2 pieces for the computer. Sinking fund for PureFlix was $9. Healthways was 54. That's for me and Alana's gym. I've been going to the gym. Alana was sick this week. She has a spring cold. Well, she actually kind of has it's nasal congestion. It's nothing else. Prayerfully, she's not getting a sinus infection, but she has not been to the gym. Taxes 174. Homeschool curriculum, we did that at the very beginning of the month, is $50. We have taken care of our homeschool curriculum. I don't have to put any more money in here, although next month I am going to put some money there because Jackson may want to do an extra course next year, like a supplemental course to his main curriculum, and I want to make sure that you got to pay for those individual, and I want to make sure that I have it. I will not get the multiple student discount next year because Alana will graduate in June. I will be vlogging that as well. New camera or the laptop, whichever, $20. Piano lessons, $155, and dance. She has not had 3 piano lessons, and she's actually thinking about not doing it for a while. She's just not feeling it. And I told her there's no pressure or stress. If it's not something that she loves, we don't have to put money towards it. She is going to dance for the summer, but she's going to save up to pay for that for herself. So that will be coming off of my list. Praise the Lord. Groceries for the month was $549.18. Summer groceries was $150, and that's because I had to put back the $75 that I didn't account for last month that I forgot about. $50 was monthly preps. Moving down, my personal care was $60. That was a haircut, 2 haircuts, and eyebrows. P.O. Box sinking fund was $13. Savings for the kids, $200. Gracie got $40. Gas and auto was $496, and remember, we were blessed with a $500 gas blessing, so that was taken care of. Oil change or car maintenance, I'm going to update that, was $20. I didn't put anything in the tire sinking fund. I may just have to start doing that next month. No problem. License and car registration was 92. Tithe and offering was 763. Moving down, gifts. This was all gifts. No blow money was 129.20. Baby step 3 or into the sinking fund 639. That gave us a total expense of $5,567.90, leaving us $14.13 in our checking account. So to be very honest, we're at the lowest of the low in the checking. I don't really mind about that. My heart is that every bill is paid on time, if not before. And that's what how I'm trying to live my best life. Let me get all my bills paid. Anything that's extra over and above is a blessing from the Lord, and we take it and we're thankful for it. But I want to make sure that our bare basic things are done, taken care of. In that column B, I always put all the things that I think that I want or need, or the kids need, or this or that, right? Now, again, some of Alana's things are coming off of my sheet this next couple months after she graduates in June, because she'll graduate in June. She's going to start working more full-time hours. We think we worked it out with her boss that she'll be able to get 40 hours, we think, or close to that. She's never had that much money before, so we're going to have to do a super job of just managing her so that she can start saving for a car, that she can do her dance lessons. She's thinking about taking an adult dance class in the fall. Still going to be her responsibility to take care of, because I'm taking care of the mortgage and all the other stuff. She doesn't have a home or anything like that she's responsible for. So again, it's perfectly fine. But some of the expenses that I have are going to shift to her, because they'll be hers, and I'll teach her how to manage. The other thing, like I was saying, the best that I've ever felt is financially secure right now in this season, this latest season. When I always look behind me, I always mean to change that background, but something about the green season is just what God said for this year, and I'm staying there. I believe that the Lord wants us to do, to have multiple streams of income. I've got a writing project out that I haven't finished yet, that I will do my very best this summer to try to spend my time to get it done. It's so close, that I've been working on. The ministry is increasing. I actually have a speaking engagement in May, and praying for more speaking engagements. I just pray that the Lord would open up every door that He would want me to walk through, and it would just be a blessing to my life, and to the lives of other people. A couple other, so this is the best time that I've ever been. And I'm not talking about having over and above. I'm talking about when everything is met, right? That makes me feel like that stress and pressure is off of my shoulders. And I'm so thankful to God, because he didn't give me all the money in the world, but He gave me a brain. And when my brain started to think, and I was like, hey, I could be doing this, I could be doing this, I could be doing it. And it's so opposite of what other people, I would not, I have had people tell me, I could not take all my tax money and give it away. Well, because I did that in the short term, I don't owe anybody else. So any money that comes in now, that can stay in this house or be disseminated wherever I feel it should go. When you owe somebody, that somebody else dictates your finances. Nobody dictates my finances but me. And that is what I'm thankful for. Do I have a mortgage? Absolutely. But I was paying rent before. So, I know I had to do that. Anything over and above the bills that comes in, we are now able to say, hey, let's do this, or hey, let's improve that, or hey, let's give. Hey, we know a need. Let's meet a need. Hey, you know what I mean? I want to be able to go to places and be able to help somebody out, because somebody helped me out when I was at my lowest, right? And then when I got to my middle, somebody was still helping. And even when I got to a good, better place, somebody was helping. And then when I found myself slipping back and with a problem, somebody helped. So I want to be that individual that can step in the gap if I need to. I'm not the savior of people, but I can step in and help here and there. I could go by the breast pump. Did I want to spend that money? No. Could I have spent it on something else? Absolutely. But there was a need and we were able to meet it. So it worked out. So anywho, you guys, there it is, budget update. I just wanted to bring you guys along. If you like the video, thumb it up. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.